Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. It's still pretty hot out there, but we are checking some severe thunderstorms for this afternoon. There is currently a severe thunderstorm warning till 3:45 for Cumberland County. It's currently just passing Sebago Lake. Someone's saying that there's some thunder over in Standish. So here's a look at our satellite right now. We are looking once again the severe thunderstorm warning until 3:45. I apologize for the smaller screen. We're looking in this specific cell. It is near Gorham and moving east at 25 miles per hour. We're looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. If you are anywhere in Portland, Westbrook, Freeport, Gray, Cumberland, Gorham, Falmouth, Standish, Yarmouth, Windham, Fry Island, and North Yarmouth, you are currently in a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:45 this afternoon. Lots of lightning associated with this cell. Several watches statewide, majority of Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont currently in this pink that you could see that I'm drawing with my mouse. Those are all severe thunderstorm watches. Couple of warnings down in Massachusetts. Several big cell moving through Rutland, central Vermont. Several cells moving through Burlington, Vermont right now. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. This one over in Laconia, this large cell in Grafton County in New Hampshire. Lots of lightning associated with this one. It was severe at one point. And we have another severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued for the back end side of the severe thunderstorm. So we have a new warning issued by the National Weather Service over in Baldwin right now. This one is going on till 4 o'clock. We're looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size of hail associated with this cell. That includes Gorham, Cornish, Standish, Leamington, Fry Island, Baldwin, and Sebago Lake region. So if you know anyone on Sebago Lake right now, please advise them, give them a call or a text to get off the lake, as you are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 4 o'clock. So once this cell begins to pass through, this one right here, once this cell moves out to Casco Bay, this one right behind it will be coming up. So we will see some wet weather for the next couple of hours. So let's take a look at a couple of the storm tracks statewide. We are tracking a cold front that will move through, which will bring up more severe thunderstorms towards this afternoon and evening. So this isn't even the main front yet. So we still got a lot of action coming on later before. So these are more so prefrontal storms. I think whatever is going on in Vermont, parts of New Hampshire is what we'll see in Maine, especially western and southern Maine over the next couple of hours. So let's check out this specific cell that is moving through north of Leamington right now. Let me highlight it for you. I'm also checking out some of the comments. Ivan says, let them come and cool things down. Temperatures will calm down a little bit, especially as we head towards the weekend, but the humidity is not going anywhere. So this storm will be moving southeast at 21 miles per hour. We're looking at the next 33 minutes to be in Standish, 48 minutes in Buxton, Little Falls, and 50 minutes, 52 minutes in Gorham right now. Let's go other places around the state. Let me zoom out. Got a heavy one moving through north of Skowhegan over near Solon. Let me highlight this one. We're going to check out the cone. So this is moving east at 30 miles per hour. So these are actually some quick moving cells. Stephen and Westbrook will get to you in just 1 second. This one's moving pretty quick, and it looks like a lot of lightning associated with this one. Some hail too, as anticipated on the screen. So let me go back to... Let's do some of this. So looks like these systems are coming down with a lot of rain. These blues mean more so about an inch or so. All right, let's go back to that severe thunderstorm warning. We have 2 down in Cumberland and York County, parts of Oxford as well. See how much lightning is associated with all of these cells. All right, the whites are more so lightning strikes that happen within the last 30 seconds. The orange-yellow ones are what happened 3 minutes ago. Just has some lightning. Storming right now. This system has 52 lightning strikes. That is a lot of lightning associated with these cells. So the severe thunderstorm watch for the majority of Maine, over in New Hampshire and Vermont. those we're looking at 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, an inch size hail in diameter, lots of lightning associated with these cells. We actually have some coverage on some storms later on tonight. No, Anthony, I did not make cookies today on the dash. I didn't have any more cookie dough. And I wanted to focus a little bit on this. Next hot day, I'll do it. River, is this thing going to pass fast? Yeah, these storm cells are moving pretty quick. Let me pull up the storm tracker for you guys. I apologize for the smaller screen. So we're looking at some severe thunderstorm warnings going on right now. Let's walk through the storm tracker. It's around 4 o'clock. These cells are picking up pretty quick. Those are some cells that are popping up before the front. You see that this is the front right here. A big, kind of like a rainbow. So the cells will be moving through around 4 to 5. The greens, reds, oranges indicating heavy rainfall, some lightning. About 6 o'clock, we're looking at some heavier storms over in Rockland, over in the mid-coast region as well. It's loud in gray. Jay is so hot. Hello from OB. All right, so let's go back to the severe thunderstorm warning. We have 2 right now going on. Also, the Storm Prediction Center did put us in a slight risk for thunderstorms for today, majority of the state. So once again, like that line, that cold front line will be moving through in about an hour or so. So these definitely are some quick moving, popping up storms, just because, it was very hot today, plenty of sunshine, and that cold front will just make these storms pop up even more. So I'm going to save this so we can keep going back to this. So once again, if you're just hopping on, we are tracking some severe thunderstorm warnings in Cumberland, York, and Oxford County. This first one that is moving through Cumberland County right now, this will expire at 3:45, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, some quarter size hail. We're looking at some hail damage to vehicles, wind damage to roof sidings and trees. If you're anywhere in Portland, probably northern Portland, Westbrook, so Westbrook Common, I saw that a little bit ago. Gorham, Falmouth, Freeport, Gray, Yarmouth, Standish, Fry Island, Windham, and North Yarmouth. You are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning right now. That is I-295 between mile markers 8 and 18, I-95 between miles marker 50 and 59. A severe thunderstorm will be passing over those 2 roads over the next couple of minutes. This expires in about 20 minutes from now. Let's go check out the severe thunderstorm right behind that one. Let's reselect that. So the Portland Westbrook area will see 2 storms within about 15 minutes from each other. So this is a severe, actually you can hear, I don't know if you guys picked up on that. It's actually thundering here. You can hear the thunder in Portland right now. So this severe thunderstorm behind the one that's in front of it, we are looking at 60 mile per hour wind gusts, a quarter size hail. I just got a notification on our WGME weather app. If you haven't downloaded that, you can get it in our app store. It looks like some lightning is detected 1.8 miles from our location in Portland. So this severe thunderstorm behind the current one about to move through the Portland metro area. If you're anywhere in Gorham, Standish, Leamington, Fry Island, Baldwin, Sebago, Cornish, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning till 4 o'clock this afternoon into the evening. So once again, this is the pre-front effect for today. These storms are popping up before that cold front moves through. So we'll see even more storms through around 5, 6 o'clock. Charlie will be here tonight to walk you guys through that and keep you updated on these severe storms. Looks like this one, a lot of severe weather going up near Skowhegan over near Rangeley right now. Lots of lightning associated with these storms. Nothing on Scarborough. In Scarborough yet. I will be in Gorham in a few minutes. Yes. If you are anywhere along I-295, let's go highlight that severe storm once again. If I can find my mouse. Here it is. All right. Once again, we are tracking some severe thunderstorms right now. 2 of them. One over near the Leamington area, another one approaching the Portland metro area right now. So let's highlight these, walk you through it. Here's a cone. This storm will be approaching North Deering at 3:34. So in the next 9 minutes, Falmouth at 3:38. I know the Drive for Kids golf tournament's going on this weekend. I know there is some stuff going on there right now that they will need to head inside for. The storm on the back end of this cell, we're looking at it'll approach Standish at 3:31, White Rock at 3:37, Little Falls at 3:41, Shaw Mills at 3:33. So these are actually some quick moving cells right now. Some of them are moving at around 30 miles per hour, a little less than that. Like, that's pretty quick. So let's highlight this cell one more time as we begin to track this one. Actually, let's take a zoom out. See, this is one of the one or two storms that are popping up ahead of the front. The front is right back here. So all these severe thunderstorms will be headed our way over the next about hour or two or so. Storm going over Cornville right now. Some crazy cloud with thunder clouds over Casco. Also, if you guys have any storm reports, please email us, comment them on any of our social media accounts. You can also email any storm reports or pictures to our weather email. It's on your screen right now, weather@wgme.com. Very simple email, weather@wgme.com. You can send us some storm reports, some local storm reports and some pictures. Steven, you missed what I said about Westbrook. Let's go back to... I apologize for the smaller screen for today. Lots of thunder in North Deering. Hearing thunder in South Portland. Yep, we're going to see a severe thunderstorm in the next couple of minutes. I'm also looking at my screen over here. I apologize if it's a little smaller. I'm using a different computer. Lots of lightning associated with these cells. Let me highlight this first one that's moving on through. Oops. Let me delete that one. It's a little touchy today. System. All right, let's highlight how many lightning bolts are associated with this cell. We are looking at a good amount, 45 lightning strikes with this cell right now. Moving on through. So if you are in any severe thunderstorm, strong storm for today, expect damaging winds, some hail, and some frequent lightning associated with these cells. Let me get rid of this. Also, I know that some people are saying that it's sunny at the beach. Just definitely be mindful. Lightning strikes can come as far away as 10 miles away from a storm. So if you're anywhere 10 miles away from this system, you could see some lightning strikes in your area. So let's highlight the severe thunderstorm warning one more time. This one should be expiring in the next 15 minutes. It's approaching the Portland area right now. This is severe thunderstorm warning for Cumberland County till 3:45. We're looking at this system moving east at 25 miles per hour. The system more so 60 mile per hour wind gusts, quarter size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected if you're anywhere in Portland, especially the North Deering area. Westbrook, Cumberland, Gorham, Falmouth, Freeport, Gray, Yarmouth, Standish, Fry Island, Windham, and North Yarmouth. You are in a severe thunderstorm warning right now until 3:45. We're looking at 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. This also includes the highways, I-295 between mile marker 8 and 18. I-95 between mile marker 50 and 59 is where the storm will be moving through. Let's go check out the one on the back end of this. We're looking at 2 rounds of storms popping up. This one will be going on till 4 o'clock, so another half an hour, about 31 minutes left of this system. If you are anywhere in Gorham, Cornish, Baldwin, Sebago, Leamington, Fry Island, and Standish, you are in a severe thunderstorm warning. We're looking at hail damage to vehicles expected. Expect some wind damage too. We are looking at, once again, wind gusts 60 miles per hour and a hail size of about 1 inch in diameter. So I'm going to do the loop. These systems are tracking east, southeast, so down the Casco Bay, over in Cumberland too. If you're anywhere in these areas right now, we are under severe thunderstorm warning in those areas, more so Cumberland County. I'm looking at some of your comments. All right, so let's take a look at the storm tracker. Actually, the hail tracker. Let's see which cells. Oh, so that's severe thunderstorm warning that is moving towards the North Deering portion in Windham. It actually did drop some hail. Let's see how big these were in diameter. Just under 1 inch of hail over in the Windham area. I want to see if there's any local storm reports too associated with anything. Okay, so we do have one with this cell that is moving towards the Portland, Cumberland, Falmouth area. Let's take a look at this specific storm report. Okay, so this is very important. This happened about 20 minutes ago. Tree and power lines are coming down on Gray Road and Wyndham with these storms. So these storms have a history of producing just about an inch of hail and some damaging winds due to this tree and power lines that are down in the Wyndham area, South Wyndham. We are looking at storm reports too. Please comment them down below if you see them as well. All right, let me pull back up the storm tracker. These systems, especially down in southern Maine, moving southeast east. They have a history of producing hail and damaging winds. One of them, this one right here that I'm circling on my screen, expires at 4 o'clock. This system that is passing through Wyndham, the south of Wyndham right now, expiring at 3:45. All right, let's highlight this one more time. Looks like it's heading towards Buxton right now. This system is moving southeast at 11 miles per hour. We'll be approaching Standish at 43 minutes. So just after 4 o'clock. All right, let's pull up the severe thunderstorms. Oh, large severe thunderstorm warning just popped up. Wow, this is a very wide area of this severe thunderstorm warning. So we have a new severe thunderstorm warning that is issued right now. Let me zoom on in. A new severe thunderstorm warning for Franklin, Somerset, Waldo, and Kennebec County until 4:30. 4:30. If you are anywhere in northeastern Kennebec County in central Maine, or south central Maine, northern Waldo County in south central Maine, southeastern Somerset County in west central Maine, southeastern Franklin County in western Maine, you are currently under a severe thunderstorm warning. The system is moving around or south at around 20 miles per hour, moving southeast 20 miles per hour. We are looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. So I'm going to list the towns. There's a lot of them. I'm going to try to get through all of them. Waterville, Farmington, Skowhegan, Belgrade, Clinton, Madison. We're looking down in Knox, Cannon, Anson as well, Pittsfield. This also includes I-95 between mile markers 127 and 156. We are looking at a severe thunderstorm warning. So let's track this out. This looks like a line of storms that very much so will be severe. So let me, looks a little bit like a squall. So you can actually hear the rain on our roof right now at our station. Let me see if I can. Okay, so these lines will be approaching Pittsfield at 3:36 p.m., 3:50 at Clinton, 3:53 in Farmington, 4:01 in Oakland, and 4:10 in Vassalboro. If you're anywhere in these areas, you're currently under severe thunderstorm warning until around 4:30. All right, let's go check out the one that's down in southern Maine right now. All right, let me get rid of the lightning so we can take a look at the cells. All right, so there is, in these two cells right here, these two thunderstorm warnings, we are looking at some damaging winds, some lightning, and hail about an inch or so within these cells. So expect that, especially if you're in the Falmouth area, north of Portland, Gorham, Westbrook, just south of Sebago Lake. We're looking at some other severe thunderstorm warnings, a big one, a large one over in Burlington, Vermont. Looking at some over in Rutland, Vermont, down in Massachusetts, a few of them down in Massachusetts. Some heavier ones in Grafton County in New Hampshire. We're looking at three severe thunderstorm warnings at 3:35 right now. So let's check out these one more time. Let me pull up the lightning. Lots of lightning associated with these cells. I'm going to see how many total. So we are looking at 77 lightning strikes associated with these cells. That's going through right now at 3:35. We are looking at 2 severe thunderstorm warnings right now. So let's highlight them one more time. Let me exit out of here. I apologize for the smaller screen. Can hear the thunder in Naples, but still sunny. All All right. So let's highlight these severe thunderstorm warnings one more time. It's getting dark out. All right. Okay. My screen is giving me some hard time. I apologize. Okay, here we go. It is raining in Portland right now. I can hear it on our roof. We did hear some thunder a little bit ago, too. So this specific cell that's moving through the Portland area of Cumberland County, I'm seeing nothing in Sabatis right now. This severe thunderstorm is about to produce some damaging winds, some quarter-size hail. There are some trees and power lines down in Windham, some quarter-size hail associated with this cell. We are looking at hail damage to vehicles, expect wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. I just saw another alert from law enforcement. There have been multiple reports of trees down with this storm. All right. That's something to keep in mind, too. All right, looks like they're about to do a cut-in as well. All right, so we currently are tracking these severe thunderstorm warnings. A lot of damage associated with these cells. We are looking at some wind damage, the roof siding, the trees. Once again, if you are anywhere in Portland, Westbrook, Yarmouth, Standish, Fry Island, Windham, North Yarmouth, Freeport, Gray, Gorham, and Cumberland, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning. There have been multiple reports of trees and power lines down with this storm. We're looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. And there's some thunder going on right now over at the station. We're in Portland right now. We are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:45. I wouldn't be surprised if they extend this to, just considering how slow this system is moving. It's moving east at 15 miles per hour. Looks like they're about to do a cut-in right now. All right, let's highlight this severe thunderstorm warning that's on the back end of this system that is moving through the Standish area right now. This one goes on until 4 o'clock. We're looking at some lightning associated with this cell as well. We're looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated storm, but again, I do want to highlight this storm. Keep on highlighting this one until it expires, as it does have a history of producing some hail and some damaging winds. Several trees and power lines have been reported to be down. If you are in Cumberland County within this cell, lots of lightning strikes associated with this one. If you're anywhere in I-295 between mile markers 8 and 18, mile markers 50 and 59. Also with this storm. Once again, Portland, Westbrook, Cumberland, Gorham, Falmouth, Freeport, Gray, Yarmouth, Standish, Fry Island, Windham, and North Yarmouth. You are in a severe thunderstorm warning for the next couple of minutes. This system does have a history of producing some damaging winds, multiple reports of trees and power lines down with this specific system. All right. Do you have a time frame for Booth Bay region? Yes, let's pull up the storm tracker. Looks like we're on air right now, actually. All right, so this is, once again, these storms are popping up ahead of the front, right? So the real front comes through around 4 or 5 o'clock for portions of Maine. We're looking at this system continue some storms, some showers around 6:30 in the Booth Bay region, over in down east portions of Maine as well. I see your a comment about Booth Bay region. Things will really die out as we head overnight into Friday. We're actually going to start off with a little bit of rain for Friday, but then after that, it's looking pretty good with temperatures in the 70s, some clear conditions. All right. Let's go look at that other severe thunderstorm warning up near Skowhegan. I know some people were commenting about this specific cell. Chickens inside now versus later. I would. You don't want to have to go running around out in the rain and the thunder. Plus, it's not really safe, too. I would, just to be safe, if you live in the Sabatis area. Let's track out the timing. Diane, I see your comment about the humidity. I'll get to that in just 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this out to at least Waterville. Okay. This system will be approaching Industry at 345, 356 for Farmington, Waterville at 404. System has a lot of lightning associated with it. I can start to hear the rain really loud on the roof. Let's highlight these storms one more time. The humidity actually, I'm going to quickly talk about this system one more time, and then we'll talk about the humidity breaking. These storms will definitely cool things down, but humidity is still going to be an issue, especially as we head towards next week. So let's highlight the severe thunderstorm warning. Once again, we are in a severe thunderstorm warning if you're just hopping on for Cumberland County. More so central Cumberland County. We're looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. If you're anywhere in Portland, Westbrook, Cumberland, Gorham, Falmouth, Freeport, Gray, Yarmouth, Standish, Fry Island, Windham, and North Yarmouth, you are currently in a severe thunderstorm warning right now. Heavy rain, lots of lightning associated with this cell. This system also has had a history of producing multiple trees down. There have been multiple reports already. I'm seeing some of them pop up on my phone too, sitting right here. Multiple reports of trees and power lines down with this cell. So definitely be mindful if you are anywhere outside. I would definitely head on in right now. What about the Biddeford-Saco region? All right, it's looking pretty good if you're in the Biddeford-Saco region right now. What about Waterville? I think that we'll see a lot of storms towards around 4 or 5 o'clock too. Or more so 5 and 6, actually. Really zoom out. Several warnings over in Massachusetts. Some flash flood warnings down there too. Lots of lighting associated with the cell. All right, let's take a look at the humidity. Let me scroll up. I know I said I would talk about that. I have to find the graphic. Also, this is very iconic because today's the first day of summer. All right, here's a quick look at the dew point really quickly. It won't completely wash the dew point out, the humidity. These storms, some wet weather. Still going to be pretty, I would say more so pleasant, the sticky category for Friday. Saturday looks pretty, starting to get to muggy. And then Sunday and Monday, humidity is not going away anytime soon. The hot temps will be gone, but humidity still will be very much of an issue over the next couple of days. I'm sorry if there's people who don't like the humidity out there. All right, so let's go check out some of the storms right now again. All right, so we're still tracking this severe thunderstorm warning in the Cumberland County area if you're just hopping on. All right, so this one will be going on until 3:45. Once again, severe thunderstorm is currently located over Falmouth, or kind of near Westbrook too, the Falmouth-Westbrook area. It is moving east at 15 miles per hour, so more so a slow-moving storm. We are looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail, and law enforcement has been saying there are multiple reports of trees down with the storm. We were looking at a local storm report a little bit ago about some telephone wire, or some electricity poles down too, which actually is interesting that I just said that, because Patty's saying that you lost some power in Windham right where that local storm report was. So actually, Patty, I'm going to leave your comment up for just 1 second, and let's pull up the local storm reports. I don't know if you guys can hear the thunder. It's pretty loud in the building right now. Oh, we have a couple now, actually, some wind reports too. Let's highlight. So Patty lost some power in Windham. Let's check out some of these storm reports. South Windham, tree and power lines down are blocking Maynard Road in Windham at 3:10. And another one was another tree and power line down blocking Gray Road in Windham. Let's check out this wind damage report. Wow. Okay, so these storms are real, producing some damaging wind. That same cell that sent those trees down and power lines down produced a 57-mile-per-hour wind gust Hail is also observed on the webcam, but at 3:23, we are looking at a 57 mile per hour wind gust. So this is no joke with the 60 mile per hour wind gust advised. We had a 57 mile per hour wind gust associated with these cells. So let's go back to our storm tracker. I'm going to take down your comment, Patty. Had the hail, wind, and pouring rain, a tree pulled down the power line. All right, so looks like that one expired. They ended up expiring that one in Cumberland County. But still that same area that's tracking some very windy conditions. We're looking at severe thunderstorm warning still going on right now until 4 o'clock. All right, we are looking at severe thunderstorm warning until 4 o'clock for Cumberland County. Let's take a look at some of the language for this system. All right, so at 3:40, severe thunderstorm warning was located over Standish, 11 miles west of Westbrook. It's moving east at 20 miles per hour. We're looking at 60 mile per hour wind gusts, which we just saw a local storm report of 57 miles per hour. We're also looking at some quarter-size hail. Some hail damage is expected to vehicles and some wind damage to roof sidings and trees. So let's take a look at some of the location this will affect. We're looking at Gorham, Standish, Leamington, and Fry Island. And here's that loop right here. So it looks like it's heading the exact same way that this storm in the Portland metro area is about to, or is in right now. So let's take a look at our cone. I'm going to draw it out to around here. Let me get rid of this one so we can see these better. So this system will be approaching Little Falls at 3:47, 4:04 in Portland, 4:15 in Cliff Island. Oh. And it looks like our power went out for a second. I actually think that the station's on some generators right now. All of our TVs are off. Okay, so this system is pretty strong. It actually just took out our power at the station. I'm seeing some text as well saying that some other people are out with power. All right, so we are tracking a severe thunderstorm warning. We have no power at the station right now, so we are in North Deering, so it looks like there's not a lot of power in North Deering right now. So this is a very serious storm that is moving on through. We're looking at up to 60 mile per hour wind gusts, a lot of trees. I bet you there's some trees and power lines down in this location right now. I don't know if, can you guys still hear me? I don't know if this went out or not. I'm still seeing some of your comments. East Deering has some thunder. Light flickered. Yeah, the lights don't think we have. I think we're all on generators in the building right now. That's what it looks like. All right. So I think I'm going to hop off at 4. Thank you, Lori, and thank you, Joe, and William, and Darcy. Thanks, guys. Strong thunder in Congress Street. Rain just beginning. Paul, thank you, too. All right, sweet. Thank you guys for replying, too. All right, so let's take a look at these storms right now. Sounds like North Deering doesn't have any power right now. I'm looking at some of the chats from our National Weather Service, see if there's any more storm reports that I'm missing. Nothing else. Okay, so we were looking at that 57 mile per hour wind gusts, a couple of hail reports too, so a lot of trees down too. I actually can't believe we caught the station losing power on Facebook Live. That's wild. That's a first for me. I don't know if you guys caught the flicker. Turn the cloud up in Bath. Thank you guys for sending in some reports too. It helps us here. Yep, and I just got confirmation that we're on the generator at the station. All right, so we are looking at another severe thunderstorm warning going on near Bangor. Dexter region 2. Oops. All right. I know if you're talking about Jay. Jay's looking pretty good right now. I think that we'll see some storms towards around 5 and 6 in your region, though. Just remember, these are the pre-front storms. So the front still needs to come through over the next hour or so. So let's take a look at this severe thunderstorm warning that is expiring at 4 o'clock. The Gloucester is cracking, some sunny and blue sky in Kennebec. Yeah, Kennebuck, excuse me. Kennebunk. If you're in southern Maine, it's looking pretty good right now. There are some severe thunderstorms going on inland, though. All right, once again, 4 o'clock, the severe thunderstorm warning will be expiring at. We are looking at this storm at 3:40, so about 10 minutes ago, it was in Standish, Gorham, Standish, Leamington, and Fry Island. All right, I think we got off the generator. All right, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. We saw that one with 57 miles per hour. Nothing stops Emily from reporting the weather. Hearing thunder in the distance, but bright blue sky here. Thunder in Waterboro from the north. What about Standish? Yeah, David, the storm is in Standish right now, moving on through. It's on loop right now. This will be going on until 4 o'clock. Looks like some more storms are popping up behind that system in Hiram. All right. Looking at some of your comments. If you have any pictures too or videos of some storm reports, you can email it to our weather team, weather@wgme.com. We'll be taking them, using some of them air. I assume that we're going to see a lot of storm reports associated with this one. So let's actually go over to the local storm reports right now. All right, here we go. Looks like some wind reports up near Bangor, and then we're going to highlight those other two again. All right, so up near Dexter, we are looking at a 43 mile per hour at the Dexter Airport. Wow. This one was 40 miles per hour at the Corinna Airport. All right, let's zoom out. Let's go look at this storm report. These storm reports, if you're just hopping on, these are very interesting reports. That system that is moving through Standish right now, where I'm circling on my screen, they had a local storm report of a 57 mile per hour wind gust. Hail was also observed on that webcam, but no size was available. Started pretty windy with these cells. I think wind will be the primary factor. Over in Windham, we had a tree and power line down blocking some roads in Windham around 310 Maynard Road. This is another storm report in Windham. Tree and power lines down. I know someone in the comments just said something about how they had a tree fall on their power line in Windham. They don't have power. We lost power at the station, actually. All right. Let's look at that storm one more time. A large area of some severe storms up in central Maine. Let's highlight this one and go back to the one down in southern Maine. Okay, looks like this is having this way. Yes, no power in Windham. It's the second comment I've seen about no power in Windham. We're looking at 402 for Fairfield, 427 for Bucksport, 454 Union. All right, let's check out this severe thunderstorm warning moving on through. This one's set to expire at 4 o'clock in about 6 minutes. Lights flashed in Gorham on the Windham lines still have power. Thank you, Destiny. Thank you for commenting that. All right, so this one is located moving through Windham right now. We're looking at 60 mile per hour wind gust. Some quarter-size hail. Moving east at around 20 miles per hour. Looking at a system developing behind that cell. Looks like they just set up another severe thunderstorm warning. I think they just extended one of them. Yep. New severe thunderstorm warning for all of Casco Bay, South Portland, down the Old Orchard Beach. If you know anyone on Old Orchard Beach right now, highly advise them to get out of the water, get to their cars. We're in a severe thunderstorm warning, which also includes Cape Elizabeth. We are looking at some more down in Scarborough too. New severe thunderstorm warning has been issued from the National Weather Service. Let's check out the details on this one. This severe thunderstorm warning is going on till 5 o'clock for Cumberland and York County. This system has some history of some damaging winds and some hail. If you are anywhere over in Cumberland, parts of York County, I'm going to read the list of all the locations included in the highways. If you are anywhere in these areas, lots of trees down on River Road in Windham and 202 by the high school. All right. 202 by the high school. Let me write that down so we can get onto that. Lots of trees down on River Road in Windham. Okay. All right. So we're looking at the severe thunderstorm warning right now. All right. Okay, so I'm going to read all these names right now. I was just sending a local storm report. Okay, so if you are anywhere in Portland, South Portland, Westbrook, Cumberland, Gorham, Falmouth, Cape Elizabeth, Buxton, Scarborough, Standish, Yarmouth, Old Orchard Beach, Harpswell, Fry Island, and Windham, you are in a severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. That also includes I-295 between mile markers 1 and 16, I-95 between mile markers 40 and 57. If you are anywhere in these areas, we have a severe thunderstorm warning that is moving your way. All right, I'm looking at some CMP reports too. Currently, 8,000 people without power. I'm actually going to read these storm reports right now. Thunderstorm damage in Windham. All right. So those exact reports that we read, I saw. Thunder more active in East Steering. Now steady rain. Alrighty. Large storms up in central Maine once again. Raining pretty hard in New Hampshire. Well, more details coming up at CBS 13 Live at 5 as well. Looks like a lot of, if you're anywhere in Portland, Warren Ave and Riverside Street in Portland have no power. A lot of areas don't have power from these storms. All right. Okay, so let's highlight this one again. Looks like there's some more thunderstorms in the Portland area right now. Another system just behind all those in Hiram and Cornish, approaching Cornish right now. A lot of lightning associated with these cells. I know a couple of you have been talking about Lewiston, Lewiston, Auburn, New Gloucester. Some thunderstorms are popping up in Lewiston, Auburn, New Gloucester, just north of Gray, where the National Weather Service is. Some over in Durham. I won't be surprised if they throw a warning on that one too. This one's a huge warning up here. All right, let's highlight storm track. Let me zoom on in. Okay. Let's highlight this right here. So this system that is approaching Gorham right now, this one will be approaching at around 15 miles per hour. It's moving southeast at 15 miles per hour. It'll be in Gorham in 16 minutes, 29 minutes in Westbrook, 48 minutes in Scarborough, 56 minutes in South Portland. No tornadoes associated with any of these cells. Tornado impact is 0. So we will be good we won't be dealing with those today. It's more so damaging wind, some hail, and some street flooding also possible with these storms. Wow, a lot of these storms are really fired up over the past couple of minutes. I'm over in or past hour or so, I should say, that I've been on this stream over New York. Thanks, guys, for sticking with me. There's a lot of you still on here, too, which is great. See how much rain's associated with these cells. Oh, it looks like a lot of rain coming down with the one that's moving through the Portland area right now. See how much. Around 1.6 inches of rain associated in South Windham with this cell. I'll be chasing in Lewis and Auburn. What do we think about storm timing? There's actually some popping up right now and will be for the next couple of hours. They're all moving southeast. That'll be the trend for today. Heavy rain in Portland right now. All right, let's go back to our Doppler radar. All right. Some thunder still going on the station. Looks like we have all our TVs back on, which is good. I'm going to highlight how much lightning is associated with these two cells. Seems like a lot. I think it was like 50 a little bit ago. What about Pine Point in Scarborough? You will be seeing this storm in about 30 to 45 minutes right now. 79 lightning strikes. That's pretty crazy with this cell. Lots of lightning associated with this cell. So if you're anywhere near the beach, know anyone at Old Orchard Beach, it may seem clear sky for them now. Blue sky for anyone at Pine Point, anyone at the beach right now in the Portland area, East End Beach over in Portland too. You have a thunderstorm, severe thunderstorm with the capability of some very gusty conditions, some hail associated with these cells too, moving through the area. Would definitely send someone a text telling them to head away from the beach, get to their cars, as we are approaching a severe thunderstorm warnings for Old Orchard Beach, Scarborough area. Someone talked about Pine Point. These systems are moving southeast east. So let me go to now. So this will be affecting this part of the cell. Higgins Beach at 417, Scarborough at 411. We'll have more information also coming out at 5 tonight. I think that's when we're going to see a lot. That's when you can tune in the CBS 13 at 5. Also, if you have any storm reports you'd like to show, any pictures or any videos like that, you can email us at weather@wgme.com or go to www.wgme.com/chime-in. Send it to our chime-in page. Kristen, you'll see some around 5:30, even 6 o'clock in the Booth Bay area. Again, hear thunder in Harpswell. What about Wells? Let's go look. If I can find my mouse. Looks like these systems are strictly to our north right now. You could have some blue sky right now, but you will be seeing some stuff or some thunder and lightning and some showers moving on through. Hearing thunder in Dayton. Yeah, we have some thunderstorms beginning to develop in the Lewis and Auburn area over in New Gloucester, Danville, North Raymond, pushing Durham, Lisbon, Bowdoin. I assume this will be moving towards Freeport. Augusta's looking pretty good right now, but they got a lot of storms coming their way. We have several severe thunderstorm warnings, some wide areas too up in central Maine, over near Bangor. Lots of lightning associated with this one. Let's actually check this out and see how much lightning is total associated with these cells. I don't think it lets me even highlight all of it. 190 lightning strikes. All right, let me delete this. We can go back. Pouring buckets in Gorham, thunder in Freeport. I heard them thunder. It's still sunny. That's never a good sign. I would definitely begin to head inside if you are outside or know anyone that's outside too. I hear some fire trucks outside. Thundering in Sydney. It will, Angie. It will cool off after this or worse. It will cool off. I don't think we'll see the 90s for the next couple of days. Humidity won't be going away. And by next week, inland will be back in the 90s. Why is it bad if it's sunny with thunder? It'll just be really deceiving too. Just if it's sunny outside and the clouds are far enough away. Also, a reminder too, lightning can strike up to 10 miles away from its parent cloud. Meaning if you're 10 miles, let me highlight here. If you're 10 miles away from this cell, this way, over this way, you can still have a lightning strike and you can hear thunder associated with those systems. All right, let me... All right, let's talk about this. All right, this system that's currently in severe thunderstorm warning that is in Cumberland County. You're in a severe thunderstorm warning till 5 o'clock. We're looking at the next 7 minutes. This system approaching Gorham, 19 minutes for Westbrook, 42 minutes for Portland, 46 minutes in South Portland. All right. Yes, it's raining in Portland. Let me zoom in for you. Lots of lightning associated with this system too. Let me get rid of this to get a better look at the radar. The reds and the oranges and the yellows indicating some heavy rainfall in the Portland area too. Lots of lightning associated with this cell. Someone said looks like a good sized storm coming from New Hampshire. I suspect that these cells, based on their movement, these cells right here, all of these, will head this way over the next couple of minutes. All right, let's go back. And here's our very own Asia Reed commenting. How long will it last in Portland? Probably the next hour or so, well into the night. This main system behind, if you're anywhere in the Portland area, this main system hasn't even reached Portland and won't for another about 45 minutes. Rain has slowed down, but more is coming. You're exactly right. Thanks, Joe. All right. Looks like they lifted the severe thunderstorm warnings or let them expire over in Vermont and Massachusetts. Also, just a reminder, this cell that is moving through, any signs of hail? Yep, some of them actually do have some hail associated with them. Especially this cell that I was just talking about in Cumberland. We had a wind gust of 57 miles per hour just on the back end of this cell. Some damaged trees and power lines that are down. I know that some people in Windham may not have power. Let me see if there's any more local storm reports. Also something too is that if you're in the water, we're looking at a special marine warning, meaning that this thunderstorm will go over the water. No tornadoes associated with these cells today. None of the ingredients are there. Or not all the ingredients, I should say. No power in Westbrook Coles Plaza. Thank you, David, for saying this. So Westbrook is starting to lose some power. I think I'm going to hop off the next 20 minutes. Is there a chance of flooding? Yes, there is a chance of flooding with these slower moving cells. We are looking at some more so lowland flooding, some street flooding also associated with these cells. A lot of locations losing some power. Looking at some of your comments. If you have any pictures of some storm damage, you can always email it to our Weather Authority team, weather@wgmu.com, so we can post some. All right, this severe thunderstorm warning still going on for Portland. Also everywhere, basically everywhere in New Hampshire. Okay, this is actually a good example, what I was talking about earlier with lightning can strike 10 miles away. We have one singular lightning strike just north of Waterboro. Let's take a closer look. In North Waterboro, we have one individual lightning strike. So lightning can strike at least 10 miles away from its parent cloud. So it could either be coming from the one in Standish, though actually the one that's really strengthening in Hiram right now in Cornish. Just starting in Waterville. So I've seen no power in Windham. Parts of Portland has no power. Westbrook has no power. All right. Would not be surprised if they throw a severe thunderstorm warning on the one I'm highlighting in Hiram. Huge tree down by Windham Correction Center heading to Westbrook. Traffic backed up. If you could snap a picture, that'd be great. Biddeford has some showers moving through right now. Nothing severe or just yet, but once again, if you're in the Cape Elizabeth area, you may see those clouds beginning to approach. We are looking at severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. It's currently 4:13. Some more storms up near Bangor. Waterville. These ones are popping up. This cell actually just popped up in near Mercer. The pink on the map, that's a good question. Pink on the map. You can probably see the pink. Let me bring it out more. Zoom out. You can probably see a pink outline, right? All here, up there. Those are all the areas within that pink lining that is currently under severe thunderstorm watch. Oh, I see. It's actually someone did. Thank you for emailing the weather email of a lightning strike. I'm going to see if I can show it. I don't know if you can see it. Lightning strike. Thank you guys for emailing. This is great. Good stuff. We'll put it on later. Thank you, Ashley. Seoul and Maine seeing down trees, power out on Route 201. Starting to hear some thunder again in Portland. 9,000 customers without power. All right, so my final message right now with this cell in Portland. right now, this severe thunderstorm warning in Cumberland County. My last statement about this one. Currently under severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. We are looking at 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. If you're anywhere in Portland, South Portland, Westbrook, Cumberland, Gorham, Falmouth, Cape Elizabeth, Buxton, Scarborough, Standish, Yarmouth, Old Orchard Beach, Harpswell, Fry Island, and Wyndham, you are currently in severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. That includes I-295 between mile marker 1 and 16, I-95 between mile marker 40 and 57. This also includes Higgins Beach, Crescent Beach State Park, Scarborough Beach State Park, Peaks Island, Long Island, Cushing Island, Cousins Island, and Great Diamond Island. This system has a history of producing 57-mile-per-hour wind gusts and some hail. So this system already has taken out some power, too, in that region. Wyndham, Portland, Westbrook, Solon, Maine, 9,000 people without power right now. So I'm going to leave it at this. If they become any more severe, I'll cop on again. We have a CBS 13 Live at 5 coming up. Some reporters are out there doing some damage, some storm chasing as well. So we'll see you over for then. All right, so everyone stay safe. Keep your eyes to the sky. Keep your eye on the radar, too. Remember that lightning strikes 10 miles away from the parent clouds. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll have more updates coming up tonight at 5.
This has been